Evening. Welcome to Star Citizen.
How are things with you?
I'm on the hotfix channel, which is basically live, but with some much needed fixes. I hope I won't regret this, but we'll see. Hopefully this will go well. So, currently in Lorville, where I want to pick up something. Been saving up my my money, and yeah, no regrets, mate. Saving up my money, and if I can find the ship sales thing, then I can buy something. And it's been a long time since I've been here, I can tell, because I have no idea. You did not get the drops. Aww. And I did record. I am registered. Well, you need to be on there for 4 hours. Let me double check something really quick on the other computer, because otherwise I'll just bother you guys with it. Go here. Because it should be enabled. Of course, now I'm not signed in here. Alright, sign in. No, I don't want to have false advertising, you know. That would not be good. So I go to my profile. Yeah. Community. Okay, community. Always so handy to find. Let's see. I should be listed in here. I hope. Of course, these are all the really well-known people, which I'm not. Interesting. You all. I should be in there. I am linked. Oh man, there's a lot of people streaming this. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even realize he streamed as well. Okay. Well, there's about 2,000 people streaming this at the moment. But, yeah, I'm listed. Definitely. It should work. Thankfully. Because I was getting worried now. Alright, back to this. And back to this. Yeah, no, I am listed, so, yeah, I'm afraid so. Let's see, is this where... Yeah, this is where it is. New deal. That's where I want it to go. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. But you do have a nice helmet. And no ads. That's already something, right? Let's see. I need ARGO. And then I need MPUV Tractor. This one. We're going to buy one of those. Confirm. Okay. And that's not what I bought, thankfully, because I don't have the money for that, but... Alright, so I bought a little ship to move stuff around, and now I just need to somehow to get it into my my cargo ship. That'll be a challenge, but we'll try. I think we should start by calling the cargo ship.
Welcome to the
Okay, so I bought this one.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, but we need this one. So we'll retrieve it.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has
Okay, so we got a hangar for it.
Your vehicle
Then we
has
go
been
to the
delivered
hangar
the following
elevators
location. Please visit us again.
and go look at the beast. There we are.
Let's keep it moving.
All right. Yeah, that's big. That's really big. But what we need now is actually really small.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval. Welcome to the ASOC
right now-
vehicle retrieval system.
We're actually going to store the really big
Your vehicle
and then
has
call
been
the really small.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Mind you, this is just a test. I don't know how well this will work, but hey, if you don't try it, you won't know. Okay, it's stored. Go back here, say local, and give me the MPUV. Come on, give it to me.
Stand by.
Now, hopefully it'll come here.
Stand by. Your vehicle
Yep.
has been delivered to the following location. Your vehicle
Okay,
has been delivered
this will
to
be
the
really
following
funny if you compare it to what we just stored. Because it's slightly, ever so slightly smaller. Yep, there it is. That little orange thing. Oh, yeah, that looks ridiculous compared to the other ship. But there's a reason. This is especially to move containers around. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty sure I said go into the ship. Okay. Alright. Whatever. Okay. Start her up. So then we'll move this little thing off the platform. And I am guessing we have to be behind the thin line there. But I think it would be smartest just to put it here in the corner. Right about there. Now I'd like to get out, which is normally this key. Okay. How do I get out? Like that? Please let me out. Oh my goodness. Where's the exit? Do I have buttons to push here? This one still works. Power off, yeah. exterior. We even have self-destruct. I don't want to do don't want to do self-destruct. I just want to get out. You're kidding me. Come on, I'm parked. Open the damn thing. Let me out. As you can tell, there are a few bugs with this. Let's open the exterior. Let's see if that will help. There we go. Doors are open. So that's at least something. And the doors are closed again. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this current patch is not really all that good. Turn on the engines. Now I've turned everything off. Just get up, come on. Oh my god. This is a little bit annoying. Ready? You're kidding me. Well, interestingly enough, why won't it leave the ship? Other ship buttons are working, but this one isn't.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Okay, so the ship will fly. It just wasn't want to let me go out. Just amazing. Well, as you could see, that worked really well. Let's go back in. I'm curious how much we'll get done this stream. Okay. Let's give it a minute while we load back in. Of course, we're not really in our ship anymore. We're now in the HAP. And we have to go back to the spaceport.
Hey, what's going on?
chat because there isn't much there anyway. Okay, so as I said, I'm in Lorville. I'm gonna do some, hopefully do some hauling missions. But that's not a guarantee right now, because the patch is in quite a sorry state. Okay, to the spaceport line, and then to the spaceport. Oh, it's here. Run. I remember the first time I played Star Citizen, I spawned in here in Lorville. I think the first time I played for like 2 hours. I never left Lorville. I was just exploring everything, and it was just very cool. The game has grown immensely since, but there are still the occasional hiccups. All right, now let's see. Okay, the tractor is still there, but I want a large hangar, and otherwise I'll get a small one. I think we're going to, shall we, I could use the tractor beam to get it in.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Okay, back with the big beast. I doubt that the small one will be there still. Nope. And I think I'm going to postpone that little test. I'm going to fly the big one. So the idea is I'm working on reputation, and right now I'm working on Covalex or however you pronounce that. And the goal is to be master. As you can see, I'm not quite there yet. Mid-junior, which means contracts. And basically try to do junior planetary hauling contracts. And it would be nice if the scroll bar worked. But yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're looking for stuff that has junior on it. Like that one. I preferably direct. So this one, for instance, has 2 pickups and 1 drop-off. Here, 2 pickups, 2 more pickups, 2 drop-offs. If we find a direct one, here's a rookie one, 1 pickup, 1 drop-off. So that's what we want. Preferably 1 pickup, 1 drop-off. Like this one. This is from Everus Harbor to here. We're at Teasa Spaceport. We ideally want to pick up here and fly it somewhere else. So that's what we're going to be looking for. And Junior, we will get more points for that. Is there anything? Everything seems to be going from somewhere else. So we'll look at the rookie directs. Seems like most are not from here. None from here. Man. Nothing. Do we have anything like long distance we can do? This one has to go to Pyro, which is impossible right now with the bugs. Just to Pyro, Interstellar is not an option right now. So we have planetary and we have local. What's local? Should work. This is all on Hurston. Here we've got something. Reclamation and disposal orient. I don't really like that. Earth Small, Operel, Casio, Hadley, Edmund. There's a lot of stuff here, but it's all like really tiny spaceports. I think we are just going to fly to Everus and pick up some stuff there, because this is all kind of junky. And in that case, we might as well try to take the little ARGO with.
Welcome to the ASOP.
We say retrieve. That means that will be stored. Big one will come out. The small one will come out. At least it should in a while. And we'll use something else to move it. At least I'll try. Can I? Yes, I can. Rotate? Will I rotate? It will. Alright. We'll just park it right about there. Local ships. Retrieve.
Vehicle select your vehicle has been replaced with it as a game. Goodbye.
Okay. Bring up the big one, please. Oh, there it goes.
Your vehicle replaced with it as a game.
Okay, there's the big one. I don't know if this will fit through the front door. Otherwise, we'll have to open it up on top. Will it fit? Maybe, maybe not. It fits. That's good. Now we just have to get it right side up. Have to do a little something for that, I think. Where'd it go? You get kidding me. Where did it go? What happened? Okay. There's no bugs in here at all. So it fell through the floor of the ship, I guess. And then it bumped the whole ship up on its side. Well, let's first put it down somewhere. This is really... It's like herding cats. Okay, you stand there. then I'm going to see how I'm going to do this. Get this back on its feet. Hopefully, this will work. What a mess. I mean, how do you do this? Put a ship like this on its side. And even still get in. Hey, Rob. Don't even get me started, man. I'm just going to store the whole thing and hope it comes out with the right side up. And you go lay down there. You're here for the dops? That's okay. Oh, this is the wrong one. Well, here you see what kind of state Star Citizen is in. Store. Okay, well, storing went quick. I was actually trying to load something into that ship. Just how, for some reason, it fell through the floor and then put the whole ship on its side in such a way that I couldn't get in anymore. So what happened? I couldn't tell you, man. Not doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, I'm gonna brew a coffee whilst I wait for the elevator to come up again. All right. It's actually right side up, so that's at least something. Okay, so 2 things to do. Open up the front. And then open up the top. I just opened it. Because otherwise I can't turn this thing around. I'll show you. There it goes. Basically, that is to make loading and unloading at certain spots easier. That's why I bought this little thing. But for now, it's not a success. I'll put it a little bit more in the back there. Okay, close the door. And this is old contract cargo I never delivered, so I need to dump that somewhere. Maybe out in space, who knows. This is essentially the same command module as on the Caterpillar, just a bigger hull, basically.
Welcome aboard your dream interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Not cleared for liftoff.
So that's it. That's the beast. Oh yeah, it is big ass. And that thing you just saw me get into can detach.
That's the dynamics.
That's very nice of First Dynamics. But this is definitely big ass. This 2 years ago when it was a concept, thankfully. But it's still quite buggy. You wouldn't expect it, but it's quite buggy. All right, man. Talk to you later. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Right, once we hit space, I'm going to dump that old cargo overboard so that I'm rid of it. It's old contract stuff, so it's really worthless. And I don't want to have it in a hangar somewhere. Let's see if we can go a little faster. And there's the game trying to be helpful with all kinds of tips. As soon as the altimeter doesn't show anymore, we're going to stop, throw out the trash, and move on. So that would be now. So turn off cruise, turn back on the shields, so we slow down a bit quicker. Full braking. All right. We made it to space. This is the junk I want to eject. Well, eject is a big word. I'm going to put it overboard. Okay. Opening up the roof. We're doing our job to keep space clean. The hell? It's like it got thrown back. That's funny. It's in orbit around the ship or something. What the heck? That's incredible. Come on. Empty now, right? Yeah. Okay. Of course. Fall down. All right. Let's close it up. Okay, we're gonna pick up some missions here and hopefully make some money and some reputation. The viewpoint has reset to the command module now, which is not very handy. Can be fixed, but I don't feel like undocking and docking. So right now, This is as good as it gets. Let's see what Everus will give us for docking. Usually it's on the other side. For some reason, that's like standard. I really don't understand why, because the whole outside ring is filled with those docking things, and they always give you the other side. Always. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Welcome to Everus. Alright, let's have a look. We want planetary. We want junior and direct. Like that one. That's the Teasa. Which is okay, but then we'll have to fly back empty. Silicon, we could, yeah, let's do that. We'll take this one. I saw more direct. Probably scrolled by it. There's another direct. To Sakura Sun, from Sakura Sun, from Everus to Teasa Silicon, but it has been grayed out, so another slide bug. Thankfully there's only a few. Alright, so junior direct. Silica. Alright, we'll take that one as well. Is there another one? Can we? No, it doesn't. Okay, do we have another junior direct? That's not, that's to here. Let's see. That one. That's also not the right one. And this one. Stims. Okay, 3 missions. Stims. Silicon. It's gonna take a while before we've got all that loaded. So I've noticed one thing. Don't call up everything in one go. But get one contract at a time. One good thing, everything has to go to Teasa. So that's good. Or Lorville. Okay, this is old mission crap. We'll start with that one. Call it up. Okay. So now we have to get that. Oh, that's nicely in there, actually. Into there. And we're going to use the ship tractor beam for it. But I know the tractor beams have a very bad name. It's actually not as bad as you think. Apart from little bugs like not being able to grab a ladder. But the ship tractor beam is pretty okay, because we will use the one in the nose. And that's this one. Okay, do we have enough power to the tractors? I don't think so. Let's try to remedy that. Come on. I need one more. Take that from the engines. There. Then we enter the tractor turret. And like this, it's crap. But we can extend it. Like that. Yeah, day's pretty good. I had a half a day of work today, so that's nice. And now I get to relax. So for this, you want to have the ship in VTOL mode, because then that big spike there is not there. Ooh, that's so nice of you. Thank you, man. Why don't I hear that? So, I have the wrong screen ahead. Oh, hang on. I need to change something here because I think I might have the whole thing muted. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did see it, but thank you very much for your cheer, buddy. Very much appreciated. Okay, let's get this loaded properly. So we'll just go as far back as we can. There, and then we'll get the next one. Tractor beams are a little better than this morning. I was trying this morning and oh my goodness, it was bad. It was not enjoyable. But anyway, so as you can see, it is quite possible to load the Ironclad with the onboard tractor beams. It would of course be better if you had two people, because then one can just dump it in the front of the ship, and the other one can either use a handheld tractor beam or a ship tractor beam, because this thing has three, to position it better. But it works. No way around it. It works. So, in this patch, this ship is new. I have the cargo version. There's also an assault version, and that has ship repair and more guns, less tractor beams. But I went for this one. More storage. And if you think about it, how often am I in a group with 10 people attacking something? Not that much. So for me, this is perfect. I had planned on using that little Argo that I loaded, but for now I think it will not be used, but that's okay. Not being able to get up once you get in is also quite an issue, of course. But so is the fact that a lot of people are missing paints, pledged items and stuff. So yeah, it's not the I don't think it's the best patch ever. Like, the stuff they added is great, but you know, it would be nice if it actually worked. And quite a lot doesn't work properly. Or not at all. Like this ship too, you know, it's quite expensive. And right now you can't even take it through a to a different system because the functionality is just broken. You know, and I understand marketing, I understand you need to make money. But I also understand that a lot of people are quite upset that things aren't working. Because a lot of stuff was rushed this patch. Because of marketing pressure. Okay, that's one contract loaded. We'll fold up the tractor beam. We'll get up. And we're going to call up the next contract after we, after I put this in a little nicer, because right now it's literally just dumped in there. So I'll grab my handheld and start moving stuff further back. Because the rest also still has to be loaded. And why make it hard on myself? Okay, you can stack these things 3 high, but I'm not doing that today for the simple reason that I won't be moving so much that it's needed. So we're just gonna put this in like so. Put that one on there. There. Okay, and let's get the next one. Next load. It will send the elevator down. And then look up the next contract, which is this one. There. Pull that up. I know that getting the master rank in hauling is tedious. So why do I do it? Well, there's a pretty good reason why. Not just for the credits, because, to be honest, there's easier ways to make money, but you will get blueprints. And right now, I think the only way to get the Class A quantum drives, or so the best quantum drives for the military, is by doing this. So as soon as you're master, once you take the interstellar contracts, you get rewarded with those blueprints. So yeah, there is a reason for all the madness. It's just gonna take a while. Okay, enter the turret, extend it, and there's the next load. Let's see, there's my thing. Let's see if we can park that in there nicely. Nice enough. I always think it's interesting because each game maker always makes a promise to themselves to, to do it better than the competition. Less grinding and, less gating of stuff. But in the end, I think you always are going to have this. Grind for resources. Grind for money. Because what else is there? How can you make people, interested in continuing? You need something. Now, thankfully, this is a reasonably okay way to load it. Imagine having to walk around every time, That would get old really quick. That's why you cheat. Yeah, the thing is, in an online game, that's a bit harder. They tend to frown on that. But I also play Icarus, and I'll be honest, if there's like a cheesy shortcut there that I can take, I'll take it. There's a trick there to level your character really quickly. And the first character took me like, a couple of weeks to level up. The second one took me about an hour and a half. Because of a trick that you could do once you've got certain gear. And the first character is the one I really play with, and the second one is just support. So I don't care that I did it a little quicker than maybe was expected. You know, it's just part of the game. So tomorrow, one more day of work this week, and then I've got a long weekend. I think the English term is Pentecost this weekend. And I took the Friday extra, so I have a 4-day weekend. Why am I off on Friday? Because I took the day off. I thought you were looking, Rob. Yep. Lazy. I am. And proud of it. That's really too much information, buddy. The unfortunate fact is that I actually know exactly what he looks like. And trust me, it's not a pretty picture. Well, if you want, I can probably arrange some pictures for you, Sifu. Come on. Move. There we go. Oh dear, I don't even want to think about that. Although, who knows how much we would sell. Okay, second one loaded. Let's see if we can organize this a little. Or if we have to organize it a little bit, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. That one can go further that way. That one there. No, not that one. Yes, this one. Yeah. In a previous life, I used to do quite a lot with that. All right. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Let's get the last load ready. And Buddy needs a drink. Now remember, boys and girls, you always want to make sure that you don't leave a mess. So you always store your stuff somewhere. And put the helmet back on so I don't suffocate. All right, elevator time again. Last time. And the last mission load. Okay, that's the last bit. Get that in there, and then we will go back to Teasa. Well, that's not where I want it. Sound a little bit down. Okay, once this is loaded, I'm heading back to the planet. Oh, did it take to a spot? I don't know. I'll have to check in a minute. Okay, one small one. And another small one. And it's done. Right. Put that one there. Hold this thing. Get up. No. That's not what I want. I said fold it. Oh God. Sometimes this game... Okay, one more time. Alright. Now it seems to be in back. Okay. Well. Let's see how this is loaded. Ooh. That's not quite the way it should be. Let's put you... Well, that's fine too. Let's put you there. This is okay. There, put that on top. Of course it didn't snap. Why is it not snapping? I guess this one isn't snapping. Something's not quite right there. Maybe this one isn't. Yeah? Now can you go there? No, something's confused. Let's just leave it that way. Okay. Let's not forget this. Yep. Okay. Into the command pod. I'm guessing I'm still focused on that. Request takeoff. Okay. Back out of there. Okay. Excellent. Just turn my phone to silent because all the texts are starting to annoy me. There. Okay. Normally we'd fly with Quantum, but this time I'm just going to fly down to Teasa. That's where we left. And on that side, there's a moon, a nice red dot there. And somewhere ahead of us there is where we're going. It's 170 kilometers away. That's not too far. And I feel like coffee, so whilst we cruise, I'm getting coffee. Nice re-entry effects, which you really hardly ever see nowadays, because you always using the quantum drive. Okay. In the meantime, my coffee's done, and we are approaching our destination. Okay, the ship decided now that we don't want quantum anymore, which is exactly one of the bugs that really needs to be fixed. Let's see, where's the spaceport? I don't see it yet. I think it's there, on the right. So there's another player, Solly 5. Let's see. Yeah, there's the spaceport. Let's go a little closer than we asked for landing, and hopefully get this beast on the ground in one piece.
Contact.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Someone locked me. That's fine. Okay. Let's keep the VTOL on.
You can store your vehicle here.
Where do you want me to go? There. Great. Gear down.
Warning. You are leaving a safe zone.
Ship is on the deck. Ship is on the deck.
Oh, not too bad. Let's move a little better. That's more or less okay. Alright. Yeah, this I can live with. Okay, now the hangar, yeah, it's already closed. All the emergency lights is also a bug, in case you're wondering. The trespassing message is also a bug. like I said, there's a lot to do still. Okay. Open this up. And then that entire pile has to go. What the heck? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let's just ignore that. We didn't see that. That wasn't there. There weren't no phantom flames there. We're just going to unload the ship. I think I have enough space. At least I hope I do. Yeah, that should work. Extend the tractor. Yep. And there we go. Let's grab that one first. Parked a little bit more forward than I had anticipated, but that's okay. One good thing about all the emergency lights, you can actually see better what's in the hold. What we all do for the blueprints. Just about forgetting my coffee. That's not good. It's probably not the most exciting way to make money in Star Citizen, but it is a good way to make money. Basically, you have no investment. The risk is pretty low. You might run into the occasional quote pirate unquote. But in general, it's fine. Let's see if we can get everything in one go. Maybe not everything, but we'll get pretty close. If I can give you a tip, if you have like a ship with a reasonably large cargo capacity and you just wanted to go trading, don't underestimate low price, high volume. Because, you know, there's even money in stuff like shit. You have friends? Since when do you have a friend? What happened? Just the one. Yeah, I know the feeling. He's fucking annoying too. So, how was your shower, Rob? Oh, God. I'm not even gonna go there. That's just too funny. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man. Well, you have to be able to have some fun, right? Even if it's only with yourself. Oh God. Come on. You should work. Don't make me do this by hand. Never said that. Not literally that. Does remind me of that one thing where they said, is it first hand in one word or two words? Come on. There. Is it empty yet? I'll have to check in a minute because I'm pretty sure not everything is nicely attached. Okay. I think that's empty. Okay. Let's go have a look. Not entirely. That is quite interesting. Alright. I have most of it. You hear about the new battle cruiser that you can what is that pledge for? The largest ship that you can buy in the game, and also the largest price. On credit, 5,000, and if you use, no, sorry, on credit, 5,900. And if you use new money, it's 5,000. And no, I'm not buying one. Apparently, it's the last ship you can pledge for that they'll bring out in concept. The rest will all be straight to flyable. At least that's what they're saying. So we'll have to see if that's true or not. Okay, that should be it. So a quick peek if there's anything loose here, which is quite likely. Oh, this looks pretty okay. Yeah, could be okay. Let's have a look. Okay. Tin. So there is something loose there. But what? Yeah, I don't think I need a knife for that. So, let's have a look. Is there anything obvious? This one. And let's look again. Yep, now it's good. Okay, so this one is complete. This one is complete. That one is complete. That's one mission. 2. And 3. Let's have a look. The money went up a bit. Let's look for the reputation. Getting there. Reckon if I do this one more time, I'll have the next rep level. Won't be today though. First we're gonna move the ship back a bit so I can store it. Well, if you've been here the whole time, at least you'll have 2 out of the 4 hours you need for the drop. So that's good. Okay, let's have a look. So I want to go... Oh, did I turn the engines off? Yes, I did. Let's see. Backwards. Yeah, about there. Okay, engines off. Not that bad. my guy seems to have hurt himself on something. All right. Where is the hangar exit? Back there. There's the bottom turret.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to place visitors again.
All right, there she goes. All right, well, all in all, that wasn't too bad. And I'm going to call it tonight for tonight. Still have one more day of work ahead of me tomorrow, so yeah, unfortunately I can't make it too late. Take it easy. Thanks for the sub, thanks for the bits, and hopefully see you again next time. And with some luck, you'll have your drop then, Rob. All right, take care. And see you next time. Bye.